Hey everybody, Justin here with Northern Colorado Rideshare, and today I want to do a video on the cleanliness of our vehicles that we drive. I think it's very important that we keep our cars clean when we're out driving. I know sometimes the outside is very, very difficult to keep clean depending on where you're at. I know here in the Denver area where we're at, we get those afternoon thunderstorms that come through, and it rains just enough to make everything a mess. So I focus on keeping the outside of my car clean, but I also, during those times, I don't worry about it too much. As long as it's not filthy on the outside, I can let it go a couple days before I wash the outside. But on the inside, I try to keep the inside of my vehicle clean all the time. I keep the dashboard wiped down. I keep everything dusted. I try to keep the fingerprints off of stuff, especially off the glass. Because having the inside, like I said, if it's raining outside, nobody really cares what your car looks like. But when they get in, I think they expect to have a clean car, especially for those folks that drive on the select and premium level, or even the Uber Black. Those guys know for sure what they need done. But one of the things that I get complaints on a lot is smells. People get into a car and the car stinks, whether someone smokes in there or just funky body odor smell, whatever the case may be. And sometimes we don't have control over that when we're, picking up passengers. Someone, I've picked up plenty of people that are standing there smoking a cigarette, and they put it out as they're getting in the car and exhale a big cloud of smoke inside the car, even though they've put the cigarette out on the street. So sometimes we don't have any control over that, but we can definitely take steps to kind of offset some of that stuff. One of the things I want to talk about today that I found that I really like, it's an air freshener spray that I use, and it's Ozium. It comes in a bunch of different sizes. It comes in a bunch of different, scents. I think it's great. It doesn't just give a scent. It helps to kind of neutralize the smell, and I've noticed that with cigarette smoke especially, this Ozium works awesome. It kind of knocks that stuff down and out really quick. But I really like Ozium. I carry a couple different ones. I like the Country Fresh and the Vanilla. They're not super potent. They are pretty potent right as you spray it, so a little goes a long way. So be warned on the first time. You don't need to spray a whole bunch in there. Just a little bit every now and then really helps. So check it out. I'll have a link in the description. I get it off of Amazon. You can get them at car washes and stuff, but Amazon you can order multi-packs and things like that. I use the small size. I think it's the 0.8 ounce. It fits in the center console really good. It doesn't take up much space, but they make a bigger can as well. That if you want that bigger can and you have a place to keep it. I like the small one because I keep it in my center console, so it's easy to reach when I need it. So check out Ozium. I'll have the link to Amazon down in my description on that. Another thing that I use, and I thought it was kind of weird at first when I first saw them, but we moved into a house a few years back, and the people clearly had pets and clearly had a cat that must have liked using the closet as their restroom. And so it kind of had that faint smell of cat urine in there when we first moved in. And someone told us about these charcoal bags, these air purifying bags, and I thought, I don't know about that, but I got one anyway just to try it, and I threw it in the closet, and it made a huge difference. It was actually pretty amazing. Every couple weeks I would take the thing out. You just put it out in direct sunlight for a few hours, and it, I guess, magically kind of resets the thing, but it is charcoal. So every couple hours or every few days, what I do is I stick it out in the sun and just let it bake in the sun for a few hours. I noticed that it really helps when it's rainy or the wintertime when it's kind of snowy and slushy and people are dragging in, your wet feet. It seems to really help with that kind of musty smell that you get when things get kind of damp. But the one that I've got is California Home Goods. It's the air purifying bag. I like it. I stick it right down at my feet. It stays out of the way. And like I said, it really helps that musty smell when things get kind of damp and humid. So check it out. I'll put a link to that in the description as well through Amazon. That's where I got it, was through Amazon. So, check those out. Again, I think it's super important to keep our cars clean, especially on the inside. I focus most of my attention on the inside. I do wash the outside a lot in my car. You know, I drive a Cadillac XTS, so I'm driving the Select, driving those folks around, so I like to have my car clean anyway. But the inside is a definite. That thing gets vacuumed a lot. It gets wiped down a lot. But the smells, check out Ozium, check out that air purifying bag. Like I said, they make a bunch of different ones. So I'll have the link to Amazon in the description, so you can check those out on Amazon. If you do get them, let me know what you think. I'm curious to see what other drivers think, kind of their uses and what they're seeing and not seeing, and how it benefits or doesn't really benefit them. So definitely leave a comment down there. But anyway, comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.